Constant fatigue is a common complaint. Many people feel drained every single day. They often wake up feeling tired, not refreshed. Coffee becomes a necessary crutch to start their day, but this persistent lack of energy isn't normal. It's a sign that something isn't right. We need to look deeper than surface symptoms. Your body might be sending you important messages about its internal state. We tend to blame our busy modern lives. We think overwhelming stress is the only culprit, or perhaps we believe it's just not enough sleep. While these factors can contribute, often something deeper is at play. This hidden issue can sap your strength silently day after day. It's time to uncover what this underlying problem might be. Many people suffer needlessly because they don't know the real cause. This hidden cause can very often be insulin resistance. It is a term you might be hearing more about lately. Insulin resistance affects millions of people, many of whom are unaware. Understanding it is the first crucial step towards feeling better. Let's explore them together now, starting with the basics. So, what exactly is insulin? Think of it as a very important key. Your pancreas, a small organ located behind your stomach, makes this vital hormone. Insulin is essential for life itself. Its main job is managing the sugar in your body. Without insulin performing its duties correctly, your body cannot function optimally. It plays a central role in your metabolism, the process of converting food into energy. When you eat food, especially carbohydrates, it breaks down in your digestive system. These carbohydrates are converted into glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar, the primary type of sugar in your blood. This glucose then enters your bloodstream, ready to be used. The rise in blood glucose signals your pancreas to release insulin. Insulin acts to unlock your body's cells. It allows the glucose from your bloodstream to enter these cells. Once inside, the cells can use this glucose for energy. Insulin ensures this fuel delivery system works smoothly. When insulin works efficiently, your energy levels are stable. Insulin resistance means your cells don't respond well to insulin's message. The key, which is insulin, doesn't work as properly as it should. It's like the locks on your cells have become stiff or rusty. As a result, glucose struggles to get inside your cells efficiently. This leaves too much sugar circulating in your bloodstream. Your cells are essentially starving for energy, even with plenty of fuel available nearby. This creates a problematic energy crisis within your body. Consuming too much sugar and too many refined carbohydrates is a primary cause. When this happens for too long, your cells are constantly bombarded with insulin. They become numb or desensitized to insulin's persistent signal. They start to resist its message to open up for glucose. This is a common outcome of the modern Western diet. Your pancreas tries hard to compensate for this resistance. It senses that blood sugar is still high, so it pumps out even more insulin to try to force the cells to respond. This creates a state of high insulin levels in your blood. Over time, this constant overwork strains your pancreas. Understanding this progression is vital for prevention and reversal. Insulin resistance is incredibly common in today's world. Many people have it and don't even know it. It often develops silently without any loud, obvious signs. This progression can happen over several years. This silent nature is precisely what makes it so dangerous. By the time symptoms become noticeable, significant metabolic damage may have already occurred. Awareness and early detection are paramount for good health. The symptoms of insulin resistance can be quite subtle. They are often dismissed as normal parts of aging or stress. Feeling unusually tired after eating meals is one common sign. Experiencing constant hunger or intense cravings for sweets or carbohydrates is another. Weight gain, particularly around the abdominal area, is another very common sign. This type of fat, often called visceral fat or belly fat, is metabolically active. Other signs include persistent brain fog or difficulty concentrating. Recognizing these patterns is crucial for seeking the right help and making necessary changes. Section 5, Sarah's story, a real-life battle with the energy thief. Let's talk about Sarah, a relatable example for many. She was in her late 30s, a busy working professional. For years, she always felt completely exhausted, no matter how much she slept. She initially thought it was just the stress of her demanding job, or perhaps it was the challenge of balancing work and family life. Her doctor even told her that her routine blood tests were fine, offering little explanation for her fatigue. Sarah found herself constantly craving sugary snacks and starchy foods. These cravings were especially strong in the afternoon, leading to an energy crash later. She had gradually gained weight, particularly around her middle section. This happened despite her trying various popular diets that promised quick results. She felt increasingly frustrated, stuck in a cycle, and her energy was at an all-time low. Then, one day, Sarah came across an article about insulin resistance. As she read through the common symptoms, it was like a light bulb went on. Armed with this new understanding, Sarah decided to make some changes. She started with small, manageable steps, focusing on whole, unprocessed foods. Slowly but surely, her energy levels began to return. Section 6, Fueling the Fire: How Our Food Choices Impact Insulin. Our modern diet is undeniably a major driver of insulin resistance. Processed foods are readily available and heavily marketed everywhere we look. These foods are typically loaded with added sugar, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates. Think of white bread, white pasta, cookies, cakes, and sugary breakfast cereals. These types of foods cause your blood sugar to spike very rapidly after you eat them. Sugary drinks are also significant culprits in this problem. This includes sodas, sweetened fruit juices, and many specialty coffee drinks. These beverages flood your system with a large amount of glucose very quickly. Your pancreas then has to work overtime, pumping out large quantities of insulin. This frequent high demand is what leads to problems. This constant demand for insulin eventually desensitizes your cells. Eating whole, unprocessed foods is key to managing insulin sensitivity. Include plenty of non-starchy vegetables, which are rich in fiber and nutrients. This type of dietary approach helps to calm insulin production. Section 7. Moving Matters: Exercise as a key to unlock your cells. Exercise is truly powerful medicine when it comes to your health. It is one of the most effective ways to help reverse insulin resistance. Regular physical movement makes your cells more sensitive to insulin's effects. This is crucial for improvement and for long-term metabolic health. When your cells are more sensitive, insulin can do its job better. It helps glucose enter your cells more easily, lowering blood sugar. You don't need to become a marathon runner or an elite athlete. Any type of regular, consistent movement helps significantly. Brisk walking is a fantastic and accessible option for most people. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity on most days of the week. Strength training, also known as resistance training, is also incredibly beneficial. Building muscle mass helps your body manage sugar more effectively. Muscle tissue is a major site for glucose uptake and utilization. Exercise also provides many other benefits beyond insulin sensitivity. Find an activity or two that you genuinely enjoy doing. Section 8. Beyond diet and exercise: lifestyle tweaks for lasting change. Diet and exercise are undoubtedly the foundational pillars for tackling insulin resistance. However, other important lifestyle factors also matter a great deal for success. Sleep, for instance, is incredibly important for metabolic health. Chronic poor sleep or insufficient sleep can actually worsen insulin resistance. It disrupts hormones that regulate appetite and blood sugar. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality, restorative sleep each night. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Chronic stress is another significant enemy of metabolic health. When you're stressed, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. These hormones can directly raise your blood sugar levels. They can also contribute to increased insulin resistance over time. It's vital to find healthy and effective ways to manage your stress. Practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or yoga can be very helpful. Spending time in nature also has calming effects. Even simple things like ensuring proper hydration count towards better health. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports all your body's functions. Remember that small, consistent changes add up to big results. Section 9. Reclaiming your vitality: the path to reversing insulin resistance. Recognizing the early signs of insulin resistance is absolutely vital. Don't just ignore persistent fatigue, unexplained weight gain, or constant sugar cravings. These are your body's important signals that something is amiss. Listen to them carefully and take them seriously. Early action and intervention can prevent bigger, more serious health problems from developing later on. You have the power to change your health trajectory. The truly great news is that insulin resistance is often reversible. You are not doomed to a life of low energy and poor health. Your body has an amazing and inherent capacity to heal itself. This is especially true when you provide it with the right tools and when you have the right information to guide your choices. Hope is a powerful motivator, and in this case, it is well-founded. Many people have successfully reversed this condition. Take action now, starting today. Don't wait for a formal diagnosis from your doctor if you suspect issues. You can begin with one small positive change right now. Maybe it's deciding to swap that sugary soda for a glass of water. Or perhaps it's committing to taking a short 10-minute walk after dinner. Every single step you take in the right direction counts towards your goal.